invoking the power of God and placing the armor of the Lord on me daily. I ask God to use me whenever in the courtroom, when writing a brief, or whatever else. So I try and be guided by my Father, the Lord. And my mother, who could not be here today because she is ill, she started us out as children praying. My mother is an awesome prayer warrior. Wow. And she taught me as a child the power of prayer. Yeah. My day job is law. I practice civil and criminal law. Civil litigation, family law, personal injury, contracts, wills, and I also do criminal law. I do represent certain defendants that I think that I want to assist or help if I feel that those persons had a bad run-in with the law. I want to share today one of my projects, Poetic Reflection. It's a book of poems. I'm going to share that briefly. But first, let me thank Ms. Wimbush for having me here today and reaching out to me. Let me thank you. Let's give her a hand. Next, I want to thank Mr. Albert Allen, a retired school teacher, long-term, very close friend of mine, for bringing me here this morning. It was a challenge getting up this morning. I have a brief due, may even have to leave early. I have a brief due on Monday, very serious brief involving family law, due on Monday. But you shared this with me months ago, or weeks ago, and I wanted to support your endeavor. And I thought about one of my projects. I'm like, no, I do creative reflection. I'm gonna just share that with the group this morning. And what I'm gonna do is actually it's been published, and I reprinted some on my own because I knew I was coming here. And I wrote these poems about 20-something years ago while in college. It's about a young mother. I was a young mother, journey in life and observation. Some of the poems are encouragement. Some of them are life lessons. I have poems entitled Mother to Sewing. It's about taking your sewing. Hey, you can do this. I have one in memory of the sons. It's about our young men who are going down almost daily, and what happens in that respect, you lose two young men, one to death and one to prison. I have one entitled Sisterhood. And with that, I'm going to share in spite of and a little bit from Sisterhood. Those are two of my favorites. That's general. I have one on domestic violence, but let me share about in spite of, and I'll be brief with that one. Give me just a second. In spite of, I was a mother at 16, so a lot of mine, I went on to finish high school, college, and law school. I had both of my kids as teenage mothers, as a teenage mother, and I decided right then, after the second child, unless I get married again, I got married, I would not have another child out of wedlock, and probably wish I would have, as I joked with my sons, so we could have harmony, as you get older, kids take care of you and love on you. But anyways, these poems reflect my struggle and my triumph going through college. In spite of, I've had the ingredients of failure. I wanted to give up, but was saved by prayer. Lord. I've had obstacles piled on me like trash. My name and hard-earned reputation have often been bashed. I've broken highly stated statistics. Many said, give up, be realistic. I've been criticized and often minimized, but I refuse to allow anyone to destroy my homemade pride. I had 2 children when others had none. Because of them, my strength was born. And that's in spite of negativity, in spite of the odds, the Lord still used me to get through college, to get through law school, Amen. And to be able to Amen. Help members of the community Amen. And my family the best way that I could. This other one that dealt with me was my disgust of my voice is sisterhood. I have a lot of sisters. I have sisters biologically, and I have sisters through association, degrees of association. And you all are my sisters too. I'm gonna only read a long portion of sisterhood. Sisterhood. My sister, what is sisterhood? Sisterhood is an experience unique to women who want to help other women. Sisters who want to help other women and sisters, and not only themselves. It's not simply a definition, but an act. Anybody can define what she thinks sisterhood is, but only those who practice being a real sister know deep in their hearts what sisterhood is. Sisters share a bond unlike any other bonding relationship. Sisters, very important, are not simply sisters by the accident of birth or association. Sisters are sisters by choice. You choose to be a real sister, and your sister chooses to be real to you. Without the choice, one is only a sister in name and not spirit. Sisterhood is about building. I feel that in here today. Amen. Encouraging, praying, and loving. It is also about being hurt, angry, and upset. We are human. However, the latter emotions should never prevail. And this last paragraph is very important. A woman should not expect every woman to be her sister, or she sets herself up for disappointment. However, a woman, like the women here, who can be a sister is unique. She possesses the confidence and self-esteem to love someone beside herself. She is not threatened by the physical, mental, or spiritual qualities of another woman. She knows, like in here, that being a sister can only help her and not hurt her. That was a short piece that I wrote in the book, Poetic Reflection. And I rediscovered these poems. They were just written almost a few years ago. I wrote these poems 20 years ago. And the Lord told me that everything that I want you to produce, or most of everything that I want you to produce, I've already given to you. And I've done a lot of writing, a lot of reflection, and I brought Poetic Reflection back to life. A lot of folks have used it to have discussions like sisterhood, discussions on domestic violence, discussions on violence amongst our youth. And that's, they read these poems and come back and have discussions. If you would like to talk to me further, you can. That's not the main purpose for coming here today. Um, in addition to poetic reflection, I also have dealt with a lot of losses, and I also developed a principle known as the 3 L's. And I've shared those principles with individuals who have experienced losses,
Yes.
and I'm not going to share those today as a separate day, but I share those principles with people. I put those principles together after I lost my dad in 2016, and it made me seriously have to rely on the Lord. No joke. I mean, all of my strength was gone, and even today, I know that it's the Lord that carries me.
No.
And the principles, the 3 L's are: listen to the voice of the Lord when dealing with losses, look for opportunities to serve. Like when I heard about her situation, I was like, I know it's, I'm not being paid to be here. I know it's in Columbus, but I'm gonna at least get up here and meet these people. I also practice law in Alabama too. And I was like, I want to connect with the Columbus community anyway, so we're gonna get up and go. But anyways, those principles are the 3 L's. Look for opportunities to serve and love. And I've shared those principles with people because I've used those principles myself to deal with the loss of my father and other losses. And they are: listen to the voice of God, look for opportunities to serve, and to love. I am blessed that you are present. I know it's some junk on, but I have to speak out because I get every time. I want to come back. I want to develop the relationship with Ms. Wimbush. I'm not gonna walk right out now, but I just but I know I will have to. Because in depth grief, I do a lot of grief writing, a lot of post-trial matters, and most of that include writing the writing aspect of law. But anyways, thank you all for allowing me to be here. I am, it's on your page, Veronica Bretson. I'm gonna leave my business cards if you need me in that endeavor. If you would like to share these poems later with your group, you can. If you would like to learn more about the principles of the 3 L's, I have not today, because I know we got to go forward, share it with you about my losses. Losing my dad it was the most traumatic loss because he was so awesome. But it's just one of my losses, and they were just coming. I'm just like, look, are we cool with each other? And I stopped complaining. Even now, I have issues going on, but I stopped complaining, and I started leaning on the Lord, trusting in the Lord. I'm serious. I'm like, I know you got this. Doesn't mean I'm always comfortable with it. I'm like, what I'm gonna do. But I learned to, and it's still nerve-wracking sometimes, to just rely on the Lord, trust in the Lord. And I tried to before calling a lawyer, before calling a preacher, even before calling my mother or my best friend. I really tried to reach out to the Lord first so that He can guide me to the right person or those persons to get the guidance from. So those principles of the 3 L's, like listen to the voice of the Lord, it has been so helpful, and it has saved me from just being totally miserable. So I'm blessed that I have the Lord in my life, and I'm blessed to meet you ladies today, and keep me in prayers, and I'll keep you all in prayers also. Thank you.
Amen.